Hello. In today's live, I'm going to be sharing with you my 2024 YouTube predictions and how it will impact your business. So, but first, if we haven't met, hi, I'm Jenn Fanning, and I am a YouTube marketing consultant for creative agencies who want to offer premium YouTube services to their clients so they can increase their monthly revenue by £20,000. So, how will YouTube impact your business in 2024? Well, the first prediction that I have is the growth of video podcasting on YouTube. 2023 was the year we saw more and more people doing video podcasts on YouTube. Even some of them would upload videos or no, audio of their podcast on YouTube without any visual elements. And that really, as you can tell from my face, that really annoys me because that's like going to a shop that promised to sell wedding dresses, but then you get there and they're selling tracksuit bottoms. If a platform is for video, you cannot expect people to stick around when you don't have any visual elements on that video that you're uploading, or yeah, video that you're uploading. So this coming year, 2024, I predict that more and more people will actually step into the world of recording their podcast. So filming their podcast while recording the audio so they can upload it onto YouTube. Because of massive podcasts like Diary of a CEO, Jay Shetty's podcast, and even Ali Abdul's podcast, video podcasting now is like tremendously popular. So I believe that more and more business owners are going to start filming their podcast on YouTube and uploading it onto YouTube. And this will be a great way to build a much stronger connection with your audience. And another reason why you may want to think about it, if you haven't decided that, okay, you've got a podcast, but you haven't decided that you want to start sharing it as a video on YouTube, one reason you definitely want to is the accessibility. Almost every single country around the world, apart from China, North Korea, Iran, and a few others, have access to YouTube. And you don't need to have an account to watch something on YouTube. So this means that when you have your podcast on YouTube as a video, you can reach a more wider audience rather than limited to just Apple Podcasts or Spotify, which you would need either the phone or an account to be able to listen to something on it. So that is why I do believe that video podcasting on YouTube is going to be a big thing in 2024, especially due to the introduction of podcasts, the podcast playlist on YouTube. So now there's specific podcasts. This has actually been around since summer. Specific podcasts for podcast playlists on YouTube. So if your podcast on these specific playlists, they'll automatically appear on the YouTube Music app, which again increases your likelihood of reaching more people. And now, if you are a podcast agency and you have clients who host their podcast on YouTube, you will want to have a chat with me because my job is to teach creative agencies like yours and your team how to strategically grow your clients' channels and grow their brand on YouTube. And I believe, and everybody knows, that when you've got premium level service, you do your work really well. So no more throwing things at the wall and hoping something would stick, no more just winging it. But when you do something strategically well and intentionally, and your clients see results, the more people are going to want to work with you, which will in turn increase your revenue. So there's a link in the description of this video for you to book a call with me so we can chat about my YouTube agency training. So this can help your team. This will teach your team how to strategically and intentionally grow your clients' channels and their brands on YouTube so that you can increase your monthly revenue. So, the second prediction that I have for business owners on YouTube is the more business owners will actually start building their brands on YouTube. Back in 2022, when I was talking to a lot of business owners about being on YouTube, a lot of them weren't very interested. They saw YouTube as a place for just influencers or for really big brands like The Future and Stephen Bartlett. But more and more now, I've noticed in 2023, more people are more open to the idea. How many times can I say more? There are a significant amount of business owners who are open to the idea of starting a YouTube channel. And I believe that this amount will grow significantly in 2024, especially because of platforms like YouTube, well, not YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. So business owners are already confident with showing up on video, which I remember back in 2022, the conversations I was having, that was the thing. That was one of the most important biggest thing that was stopping them. That was holding them back from starting a YouTube channel. That fear of being on camera, talking for longer periods of time. Now that you can have reels up to I think 90 seconds, TikTok videos was like 10 minutes. Correct me in the comments if it's longer than 10 minutes now on TikTok. But now that you've got longer videos on these platforms, more and more business owners are feeling more confident to appear on YouTube. They are hosting they're going live on YouTube, they're hosting their podcast now on YouTube. And I believe that this number is only going to increase. So this obviously is amazing for agencies who provide YouTube marketing services because now there's going to be a demand for the service that we provide. And so, by the way, if you are watching this video and you really like it, then give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. And hit the notification bell so you wouldn't miss the next live. I go live once a week now, giving you tips and strategies and how to grow your YouTube channel and the channel of your clients. So you do not want to miss an upload from me. And then the third predictions that I have is that creative agencies are going to need to develop their YouTube skills. Like I said earlier, there's no more time and space for throwing content and throwing posts or uploading videos on YouTube and then hoping it would work. There's no more time for winging it and just, oh, this would do. None of that anymore because now that more people are showing up on YouTube, more entrepreneurs especially are showing up on YouTube, there is a higher level of standard and expectation that you would need to provide in terms of your offer. So you cannot be wasting people's time and their money in saying, yeah, I'm going to save you so much time in uploading on YouTube when you're not getting anything in return. The ROI isn't worth it. So it's very important now for business owners in 2024 to start developing their YouTube skills. Now, that could look like spending hours watching other YouTube creators like myself and with a notepad and pen and taking their notes, or it could just look like working with someone like myself on a multi day training, teaching you the strategies that you need in order to increase your clients' views and to monetize their channel so that they can start generating leads from their channel, which will in turn increase your own revenue. So the choice is yours. Would you waste time or spend a lot of time, hours and hours of time watching YouTube, other YouTube creators or educators like myself giving tips, or would you get someone, an expert like myself, to teach you specifically for your own business? The choice is yours. But if you do want to have a call with me, like I said, the link is going to be in the description of this video. And I would love to hear from you. What do you think? What predictions do you have with regards to YouTube for entrepreneurs? I definitely think that YouTube isn't going to end. There's no, there's no like expectation of it to end anytime soon. There's no expectation of it to die anytime soon. Like thousands of people are starting brand new YouTube channels every single day. And one question I always get is YouTube still worth it in 2023? Yes, it's still worth it. It's still worth it in 2024 because it may seem saturated to you, but there are billions of people who watch YouTube every single day. So it's not overly oversaturated when you compare it to the number of creators. And yes, it's a bit of the survival of the fittest. And that is why you do not want to go out on YouTube and just hoping for the best. You want to make sure you've got strategies and support that is right for you, that's specific to your particular goals. Anyways, so like I said, leave me a comment below what your predictions are for 2024 when it comes to YouTube for business owners. And don't forget, the link to book a call with me to talk about my YouTube agency training is in the description box. All right, then I will see you next week for the next live. Bye.